Hello there Scapers, my name is Zenavilius and welcome to my two-part video. The first part is going to quickly look at the bank Rework Taster, something that has been asked for repeatedly time and time again, and finally Jagex have released the Taster. Really looking forward to checking it out. I'm sure most of you have already looked into your banks before watching this video, so you probably won't get anything new from it, but in terms of practicality, let's have a look. So this is my bank, guys. This is my loot tab actually, so sneak peek at my loot tab. It's building up nicely for Insane Final Boss, but the first thing you will notice is that the bottom of your bank is completely different. It looks pretty complicated, but actually the best part of this update in my opinion is this little bit, number 1 to 10 and B as well. So if you hover your mouse over each of these, it will tell you what the preset is. You can click 1 and 2 as before, but you can't choose which ones are 1 and 2. You can only assign the existing 1 or 2 as 1 and 2. The rest you have to press Control and then press the number. That's the major gripe that a lot of people have right now about this update. The fact that you can't customize keybinds and the fact that you have to press Control and a button. Personally, I don't think that's an issue. I'm pretty happy with this. It's very easy to do. In fact, I'll probably just click on it instead of using Control. It's easier that way. And you can press Control B for Beast of Burden. So if you click on Manage Presets, you will get an interface similar to what it was before, where you can set up things like whether you want to save your inventory, your Beast of Burden, or your familiar as well. So let me just load up this preset, and I don't have any quarters keys, but I'm going to save it anyway. Let's save it there. Yes, I do want to save it. Nice one. So I've saved my current inventory. The best part is that you can also save your BOB preset specific to number 1 and specific to number 2 and so on. So that's something that wasn't there before. It was something a lot of people wanted, including myself, being able to use specific BOB presets for different presets. For example, Double XP weekend is coming up. You might want to use a BOB preset for making overloads. If you're bossing, you might want to bring a different BOB preset for a boss like Telos, for example, as opposed to a boss like, of course, Legios. That's what I'm worried about. So fill your BOB with keys. So let me try that. Let me try that out. So I have a bunch of Sextus keys here. I'm going to go to Manage Presets, Beast of Burden, and actually I don't have a Beast of Burden, so I need to summon that first, BRB. Alright, here we go. Beast of Burden is there. Withdraw X to BOB, or just click on that as usual, as before, and do that. So now what I will be able to do is the following. I should be able to set this up. There we go. Confirm. And now if I press save, it should save my BOB as it is right now. Wait a minute. Never mind. I was getting excited and I thought Jagex actually did it, but no, they did not do it, guys. There's still only one Beast of Burden preset, so I have to override it. I had to override this one Beast of Burden preset with all these Sextus keys in it for it to apply it to every single instance of a preset which had the Beast of Burden ticked. So for example, let's see, next Angel of Death. There we go. Still got my Sextus keys. So yeah, that is not good at all. I'm not happy about that. Got a bit too excited, but hopefully that will come out in time for the main bank rework. So this is meant to be a taster, of course, and I don't expect it to be perfect, but let's have a look at a couple of the other things they implemented. The first one is being able to access Dianga's shop. And yeah, you can't access your inventory while doing this, which is pretty annoying, but you can take stuff out without actually having to go to Dianga, which is nice. Imagine how he's feeling. No one's going to visit him anymore. They have no reason to. You can also access the costume room of your player own house. Nice. That is very handy. I hope this is the start of it. Hope you're able to access every single storage facility in your house from your bank eventually. Oh, you are. Nice. You are, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. You can even access your cape rack. This is awesome. I'm going to store all my capes here. Save so much space in my bank. Yes, I'm so happy about that. So from my reactions, you can tell how quickly and easily the RS community hopefully I'm a reasonable representative of that, can be influenced by both good and bad updates. Usually bad updates though, so I think we've got to give a bit more credit to Jagex for bringing this out, despite it taking so much time, evidently. And they said it's meant to be worked on simultaneously with the development of RuneScape Mobile. So I can imagine it being a huge project, especially because of RuneScape Mobile. If this was on its own, I'm guessing it might have been in the game by now, but yeah. And finally, let's have a look at the cleanup filter. So the cleanup filter isn't particularly useful. It's basically showing me all my divination sets and maybe a couple of other things. But yeah, I mean, there are a lot more junk than this in my bank, so I hope it's more useful in the future. But that's pretty much the bank rework update, guys. So it's smoother. I'm gonna give Jagex that. It's smoother to access. It's faster when you click on things. They load up really quickly. There you go. There you go. And it's fairly intuitive. I'm not gonna say particularly intuitive, but fairly intuitive. So my one gripe would be that these presets don't have that option of being moved around and things and having different keybinds, but at the same time it's a pretty good update. I'd rather it be this way than it was yesterday, for example. So yeah. Alright guys, we are back in the beta. It is a lot emptier than it was when I came here last time, which was day of release. So yeah, kind of expected, but nice. I didn't realize Max was here. Maybe he just came in now. Auto heater, very nice. Fire making cape, sure. Overloads, why not? Agility cape, nice. Strength cape, smithing cape. Oh man, I'm spoiled for choice here. But the key thing I want to talk to you about is the use of fire making in smithing. So everyone's wishes has now come true. Let me set my fire making level to something ridiculous, like say 99. I don't know, just pluck that number from the air. 13.034 mil XP drop, guys. You will never ever see that ever again. So yeah, you can try it for yourself and see what it's like to get 99 in one tick in the beta, guys, or even more than that. Maybe you can get up to 120, I don't know. But anyway, let's start by buying a bunch of coal, because that's going to have a better use than it did before. It's going to be used for heating. Another thing, which I'll come on to later actually, not now, that's mining related. But firstly, let's put some coal in the hopper. There we go. Oh no, manage hopper. Dump all this coal in there. Yes, 10k coal. Awesome. So let's start smelting this Elder Rune bar, and nothing's changed there, but what has changed is the following. So if you click on heat, you will see your heat has gone up much more than it was previously. I think the previous maximum amount was 594 or something, but now your maximum heat is 300 plus 3 times your fire making level plus 3 times your smithing level. Pretty awesome. And you lose heat a lot more slowly. And as you can see, my progress bar isn't going down as quickly as it used to, but more importantly, I can heat things up a lot faster. A lot faster. So let's try Elder Rune. Yes. Heat it up. There we go. You see how quickly it's going up. That's also dependent on your fire making and your smithing level. It's 50 plus half of your fire making level plus half of your smithing level heat per tick. So you don't waste any time not getting any meaningful smithing XP. And you can see that I'm getting constant smithing XP as well. It's not bunched up in huge chunks. It's constant, a bit like mining is, but a lot more frequent, smaller XP drops. Also, visible boosts now work towards mining and smithing as if you had X more levels. So for example, let's take a smithing cape, wear it, and boost our stat up. So let's see how much heat we can generate without the boost. Ah, damn. Heated it up too quickly, guys. My bad. So let's see. Oh man, too quickly, Zen. Okay, so you can see that my max heat is 894 without the boost. It should be higher with the smithing cape boost because the heat is based on, the total heat is based on your fire making and your smithing level. So if I increase my smithing level by 1 to 100, it should visibly go up to something higher. 897, yeah. So it's 3 extra heat per smithing level, I suppose. So that's not too bad. Let's try it for mining, for fire making. I don't think it will work with the fire making cape, although I think it should. But let's have a look. So let's try it out. Boost fire making cape, activate. Ooh, nice. What does that do? I just made a... That's pretty cool. I didn't know. Wait, that's a perk that's existed for like 2 years then. You've just been ignorant. Alright, so Elder Runite, will it increase it? Will it? Yes, it does. Hey, fire making level boosts also work. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so for the next one, we're going to have to deplete our heat to 0%. We're going to have something called a smithing auto heater, either in our inventory or in our pocket slots. So what this will do is it will consume a coal from the hopper to get you 33% of your heat back, as long as it's still there. Obviously, you still need to manually go to the forge if you still want reasonable smithing XP rates. You don't really want to be AFKing it too much. Otherwise you'll suffer very badly, as you can see here. I'm only getting 10. And there you go, smithing auto heater has consumed coal from the hopper. So it's a pretty cool item, I suppose. Seems that it's not consumable, so that's handy as well. But yeah, again, there's not much effort to use the forge really. It's like 2 seconds and you're back up to max heat and max XP rate. So that's smithing done, and last but not least, let's have a look at the mining update. So the only mining update they've done is that they've added the no ore double XP pickaxe, essentially something like the crystallize spell, although more OP I suppose. So I guess it does what it says on the tin. It will give you no ore but double XP. So I'm guessing 138 is double XP, so half of that is, okay, maybe slightly more than double. Okay, the XP drops aren't constant, but roughly you can see that it does adhere to that principle. So yeah, another thing to note is that it won't give you rock opportunities when this is the case. Rock opportunities, if you didn't know, are basically like harmonized rocks in Elf City, but they only last for like one swing, and they give you like 4 or 5 times the normal XP for that swing. So yeah, mining hasn't changed much, it's still pretty good. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. There are a few other little patches, like they've turned the Saradomin, illuminated Saradomin book into blue. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that one. It was a bit random, but yeah, small things like that really do make a difference. There are a few other things as well, like probably the biggest one is the fact that Wilderness Slayer contracts no longer drop to the floor during PvP combat. So from what I understand, that used to be a pretty good method of training Slayer with ults, but now they seem to have nerfed it. So I haven't looked too much into that, but if you guys know more about it, please do let me know in the comments below. But that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do check out the description for statistics on the smithing and mining rework made by both JMods and RuneScape players. So there's a really good calculator, a couple of really good calculators for that. So feel free to check it out if you want more information, and I will see you in the next one.